The low hum of servers filled the Kronos Institute's lab as Dr. Eris Thorne stared at his screen, stunned. For weeks his team had fed Sumerian cuneiform scans into their AI, Enki, hoping to crack the code of untranslated tablets. Most results were mundane, grain tallies, livestock counts. But tonight, Enki flagged a line, poetic, out of place, speaking of skyfire and forbidden knowledge. Thorne, a lifelong Sumerian scholar, recognized this was no ordinary translation. Enki had found a pattern. Connections between symbols missed for a century. It was like a secret message hidden in a grocery list, waiting 5,000 years to be read. Thorne called over Lena Petrova, his lead programmer. She confirmed it, the translation was accurate, the pattern real. The tablet, BM74329, had been dismissed for decades as routine bureaucracy, but Enki saw more, a secondary layer of meaning, a cryptic acrostic. Every 10th line's first symbol formed a new, coherent sentence. No one had ever looked for such advanced cryptography in ancient texts. Thorne felt a chill. This was a paradigm shift. If Sumerians hid messages in their records, what else lay beneath the surface? The implications were staggering. A secret history, deliberately concealed in plain sight. The hum of servers became a whisper from the past, about to become a roar. The real expedition had begun. Not in a tomb, but in the digital heart of a machine. The clay had spoken and history was about to be rewritten. To grasp this discovery, we must return to Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Here, the Sumerians built the first cities, Uruk, Ur, Eridu. They invented the wheel, the plow, and crucially, writing, pressing reeds into clay to create cuneiform. These tablets, baked in the sun, are our only direct line to the Sumerian world. For over a century, archaeologists have unearthed thousands, mostly recording daily life, harvests, laws, trade. Yet the Sumerians remain a mystery. Their language is a linguistic isolate, their origins unknown. It's as if they appeared fully formed, with advanced knowledge in astronomy, math, and architecture. Their own myths speak of sages and gods bringing wisdom, long dismissed as allegory. But what if these stories hint at real hidden knowledge? The sheer volume of untranslated tablets is overwhelming. Hundreds of thousands still wait in museum drawers. For human researchers, it's daunting. For AI, it's a data set waiting to be cracked. Dr. Thorne's team was discovering secrets that could rewrite everything we thought we knew. The clay tablets are not just records, they are echoes, waiting to be heard. The past was about to reveal its true voice. How does a computer read a 5,000-year-old language? Through the power of AI. Enki, the AI, was trained on every translated cuneiform tablet, learning grammar, syntax, and context at superhuman speed. But it went further, spotting patterns and anomalies across thousands of texts, seeing what no human could. High-resolution 3D scans let Enki analyze not just symbols, but the physical marks of ancient scribes. It could even detect subtle differences in handwriting and clay texture. The breakthrough came when Enki was programmed to seek out unconventional patterns, hidden codes buried in bureaucracy. That's how it found the acrostic in BM74329, a deliberate hidden message statistically impossible to be random. This technology is a game changer, like moving from shovels to ground-penetrating radar. We're no longer just reading ancient texts, we're uncovering their hidden layers. The secrets of the past are finally within reach. Thorne's team unleashed Enki on more tablets. The results were astonishing. Dozens, then hundreds of mundane records, temple offerings, receipts, land sales, contained hidden messages. Scribes had woven a secret tradition, passing down knowledge too dangerous or sacred for open record. The messages, fragmented but consistent, spoke not of gods, but of great teachers, mortal sages with extraordinary knowledge. These sages were masters of science, not myth. One set of acrostics, hidden in ziggurat construction logs, described the temple as an observatory for tracking planets and predicting celestial cycles. The texts included mathematical formulas historians thought were invented millennia later. The official religion may have been for the masses, but a hidden elite preserved scientific knowledge in code. The Sumerians weren't just inventors of writing, they may have pioneered cryptography to protect their secrets. Beneath bureaucracy, a hidden world of science and wisdom was encoded in clay. The true story of Sumer was far more complex than anyone imagined. The deeper Enki searched, the more shocking the revelations. The hidden messages described a great flood, not as myth, but as history. The sages were survivors of a lost civilization, carrying knowledge from a world drowned by catastrophe. This upended the timeline. Sumer wasn't the beginning, but the inheritor of a forgotten legacy. The texts hinted at cities built with stone that flowed like water, and voices that carried across lands, poetic, but suggestive of lost technologies. Enki cross-referenced these clues with geological data, finding a match with a period of global flooding at the end of the last ice age. For the first time, there was textual evidence for a lost, advanced civilization, in Atlantis hidden in Sumerian clay. The story of humanity was older, more mysterious, and far richer than we ever believed. The clay tablets had preserved a lost chapter of human history. These discoveries force us to rethink everything about early human history. The old model, a slow, linear rise from hunter-gatherers to civilization, no longer fits. The hidden text suggests cycles of rise, fall, and rebirth, with knowledge passed down from a lost age. The Sumerians' sudden explosion of innovation may have been a rediscovery, not an invention. They stood on the shoulders of forgotten giants. This could explain mysteries like Göbekli Tepe, an advanced site built before agriculture. Myths of floods and wise culture-bearers, found worldwide, may be distorted memories of real events. The AI's findings offer a unifying theory for the origins of civilization. The past is not a straight line, but a spiral. One we are only beginning to understand. The story of humanity is being rewritten, one code at a time. The dawn of man is more mysterious than we ever imagined. The academic world's first reaction was disbelief. Thorne's claims seemed too extraordinary, too disruptive. Many dismissed the AI's findings as digital pareidolia, seeing patterns in noise. But when the Kronos Institute made its data open source, other teams replicated the results. Berlin found similar codes in Kish tablets. Philadelphia confirmed hidden math in economic texts. The evidence was reproducible, the patterns real. Skepticism gave way to awe, then excitement. Conferences erupted, research priorities shifted, and museum vaults reopened. Linguists and geologists joined forces, searching for proof of the cataclysm. Dr. Ilara Vance, once a critic, summed it up. "We thought we'd read the whole book. This AI has shown us there's an entire volume we never knew existed. Everything about our origins is now up for debate. It's terrifying, exhilarating, the greatest challenge our field has ever faced. We are all students again, standing at the dawn of a new understanding. Today, we stand at a new frontier. The work of Thorne and Enki has shattered old assumptions, revealing a complex, dramatic story of lost worlds and resilient knowledge. The line between myth and history is blurred. Ancient whispers are finally heard through modern technology. The implications are profound, reminding us of our own civilization's fragility. The Sumerian scribes hid their wisdom to ensure its survival. What are we doing to preserve ours? Hundreds of thousands of tablets remain unscanned. Other ancient scripts, Indus, Rongo, Linear A, await AI's key. We are on the cusp of a golden age of discovery. The Sumerians hid a story of a civilization before them. What will we find if we keep following the trail? The past is speaking with a new voice, and the greatest expedition is to listen. What other secrets lie buried, waiting to be unearthed?